tonight. Edo State government has demolished a building in Uromi as part of efforts to crack down on courtesan and kidnappings within Edo Central. And East and West Local Government Council Authority evacuates refuse in unauthorized places. Good evening. Many thanks for joining us on the news. My name is Peace Olumese. The federal government has approved the release of 24.2 million naira in outbreak investigation and response funds to each state to strengthen preparedness against Ebola virus, early and other public health threats. This is contained in a statement made available to newsmen by Mr. Ado Bako, Assistant Director, Information and Public Matters, Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare in Abuja. According to Bako, Professor Mohammed Pate, the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, approved the disbursement of 50% of the State Outbreak Investigation and Response Funds (SOIRF) allocation. Bako said the investigation formed part of measures to strengthen Nigerians' readiness against Ebola and other emerging public health threats. He added that approval complemented broader federal government efforts to strengthen national preparedness and response capacities. According to the statements, the efforts include the activities of multi-sectorial presidential task force on Ebola preparedness and other health threats. Bako said that the task force would be chaired by the Chief of Staff to the President, Femi Gbajabiamila. The spokesman noted that although Nigeria had no confirmed of the disease, the government was taking the proactive measures to enhance preparedness. He said the approval would enable states to assess measures, resources to strengthen surveillance, preparedness, and rapid response capacity during health emergencies. In a renewed crackdown on crime and criminal activities in Edo State, government has demolished a building allegedly linked to courtesan and ritual activities and order. Another was sealed. The exercise was carried out under Operation Flush Out Kidnappers and Cultists. Correspondent Goodluck Inaini has more.
The intervention at the instance of the state government is the conclusion of a serial investigation on the activities of one Ewe Favor and Ewe Bright, which commenced on the 2nd of June this year in Ewoje Afuda Uromi, Esa Northeast Local Government Area. Intelligence reports allege that a building belonging to the suspect was linked to a disturbing smell discovery where a decomposing body identified as their gate man was found, and which medical experts say has been there for about 1 month.
The corpse that was discovered is in the mortuary as we speak, and they have discovered precisely that his head was severed from the body and vital parts from all his bodies have been missing.
Items recovered from the building pointed to court-related activities.
Somewhere in their ceiling, we discovered all of these items, regardless and all sorts of things that are incriminating to society, a battle axe and some substance that look like blood. It is very worrisome. Every investigation to details will be brought out.
Now the bungalow on Dr. Eboson Street, Uromi, allegedly linked to the suspect, is being demolished to serve as a deterrent to other criminal elements who are engaged in criminal activities in Edo State. The suspects currently at large have been given 72 hours to report at the Uromi Police Divisional Headquarters or Area Command to clear themselves. From Uromi, Goodluck Inaini, NT News.
The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board has formally ended admissions into affiliated degree programs run by colleges of education, making a major shift in Nigeria's teaching education system and effectively making the Nigerian certificate in education the sole entry route into the institutions from the 2026-2027 academic section. The decision is contained in the JAMB newly released NCE-ND Agric registration guidelines issued by the Office of the Registrar in June 2026. Under the new pathway, the board declared that no admission into any affiliated program in any college of education from 2026/2027 section. JAMB also ruled out that direct admission into 100 level and 200 levels in colleges of education, insisting that all fresh entrants must now come through the NCE program with effect from 2020/2027 section. No admission into 100 or 200 levels is authorized into any colleges of education. All entrants are through NCE, the board stated. The development signals the end of an era for affiliated degree programs which for decades enabled colleges of education to award university degrees through partnership with conventional universities. The reform is expected to affect all other candidates who applied for degree programs, though affiliated colleges of education for 2026 admission cycle. Away from that now, the Council Authority, Eastern West Local Government Council, has called on the residents of Ekpoma Town to desist from dumping refuse indiscriminately in Ekpoma Market Square and unauthorized places. Correspondent Sylvester Imokwede reports that the Council Authority would be melting out punishment to offenders. His reports.
Ekpoma Market Square has for a while been defaced with a mountainous heap of refuse which has posed health hazard to the traders and buyers. On this premise, the local government chairman swung into action through the Department of Environment to evacuate the refuse at the market and other locations within Ekpoma Town. Some traders commended the local government for evacuating the refuse and said measures should be put in place to combat the indiscriminate dumping of refuse in unauthorized locations.
Market people, government, as Napa is that is so very fine. You try, but God reward you. But now the packers everywhere don't clear, everywhere don't fine. Market square don't fine. Now why don't?
It's a very good idea and we are enjoying it. The environment was very, very rough and you can see it was no longer motorable because when this the dustbin fit to the roadside, it was no longer motorable because motor will no longer be able to pass through. But now you can see the road is very clear now. You can see the road is very free for everybody to pass through now. Before now, I believe it caused health issues to people because the way this in the spoil smell here, you see people wearing nose masks everywhere here. So I believe that the state and the local government now they are doing a good job now.
It's fine as they pack the refuse. But now when pastor to those people that selling leaf to not put refuse here again because the refuse is too much. People that selling leaf with people that selling fruit. You tell them because this here is very beautiful now as they pack the refuse. Even the IG can't even too much. The place too full for refuse. The IG where they come out is too much for here. Now what did they go help us do? Make them put buckets or they should put no drop of refuse here so that everybody will not put refuse here again.
The chairman, Environmental Task Force, Eastern West Local Government Council, Lucky Akagbeni, condemned the act of dumping refuse indiscriminately in unauthorized places and said the local government council authorities will henceforth mete out penalties to offenders of a 5,000 naira fine and made to pack the refuse.
Come up with some measure to penalize whoever that is dumping a refuse here. Long before now, we'll go around and be telling them, if the motor is around, you bring your refuse and dump them. But without time, you see them bringing out refuse. Now, the penalty we have placed on them now is that whoever that is being caught around there will face the consequences by using his own money to evacuate that refuse. So that is the penalty that we have placed on them.
In Ekpoma, Sylvester Imonkwede, NTA News.
And now to end the news, a recap on the major stories. We told you earlier that Edo State government is leaving no stone unturned to fight against insecurity in Edo State. And that's our package tonight. Thanks for watching. Good night.